Hello, and thank you for choosing to watch Sandwich Technology School's video on our school's sixth form. We are very sorry that we're not able to invite you in at the moment. However, we do feel that this video will give you a flavour of what we have to offer.
Charlotte and myself are very proud to be head students here at Sandwich Technology School, and we can't wait to invite you in.
Many of us have been here since year 7. However, there are some that do join us later in year 12. Those that join us in year 12 do feel an immediate sense of belonging and welcome, something Monty and I feel is down to our dedicated teachers and staff.
We both stayed on since year 7 and we've received excellent careers advice and opportunities to go see universities, and we are really happy to show you what we have to offer. Please come in and have a look.
So we're really proud of our sixth form, and quite rightly too, I think, because we've got a good range of courses and we know, don't we, that our students really thrive here. And what I'm really hoping is that this video will help potential students be convinced that we are the place for them.
But there are other places that students can go to as well to find out more about us. We have the sixth form prospectus as well as the school's prospectus on our school website, and also including a most up-to-date course guide which details all of our courses and their entry requirements. Also on the website we do have our A-level results, our school curriculum offer and our most recent Ofsted report.
I think viewers would also like to know about our exam results, which are extremely competitive. And if you look at the top 10 students, for example in 2020 and 2019, we see exceptionally high levels of attainment. More of our students than ever before are going on to university, including the top universities, the Russell Group universities. That's something else that we're very proud of.
And I think it's important that people know that we look after our students as well. So we have 3 staff whose job is to look after the sixth form. Obviously we have the head of sixth form, we have a head of year 12 and we have a sixth form manager. But we also have a dedicated team of sixth form tutors to give that pastoral support. We also have a full-time counsellor and a full-time career advisor, which makes a real difference, I think, for those students. And then in our sixth form we have 3 main routes of study. So we have the A-level or A-level equivalent route of study, we have the transition year, and we have the football academy. So I think it might be an idea if we look at each of those main routes of study one by one. So perhaps if we start with the A-level route of study. Simon, what are the entry requirements for students wanting to do A-levels with us?
Yes, well, students need to have attained 5 GCSEs or level 2 equivalents, all at grade 4 and above, and that must include English and maths. That's the basic standard they have to reach for level 3 courses. There are then subject-specific requirements for each of the courses. Now, we're very strict on the entry requirements, and there are good reasons for that, because we know from analysing past performance that someone who's entered onto a course without meeting those requirements, there's a strong chance they may struggle, and that is not in any student's interests.
I'm proud to say that we offer over 24 different A-level or equivalent courses. They include some of the more traditional subjects such as English, Maths and Science and History, alongside some more unusual subjects like Criminology, Psychology and Sociology. And we're really geared up for those vocational subjects. We offer things that range from business and finance, health and social care and sports. And finally, we absolutely have always excelled in the arts. Our students thrive in subjects such as art and design, graphics, textiles and performing arts. So I really do believe there is something for everyone.
Well, I've been coming here since year 7 and I've loved it ever since I joined year 7, and the teachers have supported me for everything, and it's just been amazing, to be honest. I've really enjoyed it and I'm still enjoying it now at the sixth form.
I do finance, business studies, psychology and mathematics. The teachers here are really supportive, like Bryn's already mentioned, and they are really passionate about what they teach. So it's really exciting coming to lessons because they like really over the top and bubbly and happy all the time.
So let's talk about the transition route of study now. This is a course, a route of study that's unique to us as a school, and I think it's really important, and it's designed very specifically for those students who want to do A-level and level 3 and maybe go on to university afterwards, but for whatever reason didn't quite achieve the grades they needed at GCSE to do those A-levels. And I think it's certainly the case in maybe other schools that people might say, well, forget it, you can't do A-levels, that's the end of that dream. But we believe in giving students a second chance. So the idea with our transition course is that they use year 12 to study and top up their GCSE qualifications so that they can then use years 13 and year 14 to do A-levels if they want to, and then maybe still hold that dream and go on to university afterwards. They may need in that year to resit either English GCSE or Maths GCSE alongside brand new and different GCSEs studied within a year. What are the entry requirements for it, Simon?
Well, students will need 5 GCSEs or level 2 equivalents at grade 3 or above, but they must have achieved a 4 in either English or Maths. So actually it's quite similar to the level 3 offer, isn't it? And that's quite deliberate because it is for students who have just missed out on the level 3 pathway and just need that year, as you were explaining, that year to top up their knowledge and their skills so they're hopefully ready to do level 3 in a year's time.
And by studying for the transition years, students will have the opportunity to study for these new GCSEs in 1 year only and in a really different, perhaps more mature way, so that they are trained for A-levels should they choose to take them. They'll be able to take from a range of subjects such as classics, philosophy and ethics, graphics and astronomy. And we do know that most students do actually apply for A-levels only, but it's worth remembering if they don't get the results they think they need or do need in August, that there is a route for them to take, and that is the transition route.
Transition year is basically doing your GCSEs for another year to enable you to go further in education and do A-levels after that. And yeah, it's a good route if you want to. If you're not too confident in going straight into A-levels, transition year is good to, like boost you into that and help you out really well. It helped with the pressures of going straight, like jumping straight into A-levels. So it gave you like an extra year to prepare for it more, and it gives you the like A-level experience, but not the actual A-level lessons. So it helps out really well like that. I would like to go into university, and I haven't chosen what one yet, but there's still plenty of time to choose what I'd like to do.
So our final route of study for that students could do with us is the Football Academy, and our Football Academy is affiliated of course with Chelsea Football Club, the famous Chelsea Football Club, and it's just going from strength to strength at the moment. And in our Football Academy, students can study either level 3, which is of course the equivalent to A-levels, or they can do level 2, which is the equivalent to GCSEs. And I think the thing about the Football Academy that really appeals to students and makes them really enjoy their time there is that mix of good practical learning, playing football, coaching each other, organising sporting events and so on, and that mixture of that balanced alongside a good academic curriculum, and it works very well. So what do the students need for that one, Simon?
Yes, well the entry requirements are very carefully aligned with the level 3 and the transition routes to study. So if you want to go into the Football Academy and study the level 3 qualification, once again you need 5 GCSEs, all at grade 4 and above, and you must have English and Maths as part of that. If you want to study the level 2 route, then it's the same as the transition entry requirements. You need 5 GCSEs at grade 3, but you must have one of English or Maths at grade 4. But there's something I'd like to also point out to people watching about the level 2, is that if you successfully pass that, you can then stay on into years 13 and 14 and do the level 3 pathway afterwards.
That's right, and studying at the Football Academy means that you can progress onto all sorts of different courses, as well as university courses and careers. Although it's taught in its own separate building and it has its own separate identity, it's really important to remember that as students you can still access all the benefits, the support and guidance that students in the main sixth form can actually benefit from and will benefit from.
Absolutely. So I think with that good range of different routes of study that our sixth form offer, we really do have a little bit of something for everybody.
So I've chosen to take the BTEC in sport, and it's a mix of doing coursework and exams, and then you have the physical side of doing football and like game related activities during that. They're more based on like the stuff that you want to do after you get out of here. So if I want to do physiotherapy, then it's focused on the sport and exercise of that and how I'm going to like develop as a person into doing what I want to do.
We really hope this video has been informational. To apply, you need to go online to the Kent Prospectus website, and there we'll shortly be in touch with the next steps.
Thank you very much for watching. Everyone here at STS wishes you good luck with your GCSEs, and we hope to see you very, very soon.